Oh yeah. Here I am. Oh, it's time to start it, baby. Here we go. Alright, so, here I am, Kaguya of GensoLive. Of course, Rumia just had their debut stream like an hour ago, right? And originally Sanae was gonna be right in between me. Let's get the music going. How about we do that before I go any further? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna do some Touhou music. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so Rumia had their debut stream a little while ago. Originally Sanae was gonna be in between us, but Bitter Edge, who will be Sanae, had its strikes on their channel, and so they weren't able to actually like stream tonight. They're gonna have to wait 24 hours, so they're gonna do their stream tomorrow, and then maybe after that we'll have all three of us get together and do our first like together collab thing, you know. We'll see how it goes. Depends on if everybody's available then, you know. So yes, I got this 4chan set up here. I just stole a banner straight off of 4chan. Maybe I'll make a custom banner in the future, but for now this is what we get. Yeah, 42chan. I made the setups for all of us. I made Rumia's Windows XP setup and you know, my own 4chan setup, and the one that you'll see Sanae using tomorrow as well. Yeah, so I hope you all like it. Of course, the fact that this has a working, like, date and time with the second counter means that you can see exactly how far behind the stream is, so that's convenient, I guess. Yeah, my 4chan post thing. So this is where I'm gonna be doing all the introduction stuff today. I'm gonna be typing it out in this post, you know? Yeah. Man, I'm pretty excited about this, but also, I feel like, hardly prepared for this at all, because I spent the past 3 days making the setups for me and Rumia and Sanae, so, I didn't have much time to prepare my own actual stuff, but I'm just gonna, like, wing it, you know? I have some things planned anyway. I have, like, a general order of how I want to do things, so let's get this picture out of the way, and, I'm gonna start typing, so let's get straight into it, okay? Likes. Not lies, likes. Okay, what things do I like? Obviously Touhou, right? But I'm gonna go a step further and say Danmaku. I like Danmaku games, right? Oh yeah, hey Cheerlex, how's it going? How you doing, my dude? Danmaku. Yeah, I like shooter games in general. I like cave games as well. In particular, the original Donpachi is like one of my favorites, and Dodonpachi as well. So I'll be playing some of that. Actually, that's my plan for tonight, is I'm gonna play Imperishable Night. I had a realization that in all my time playing Imperishable Night, I don't think I've ever played through the whole game with the MIDI soundtrack enabled. And of course, yeah, I'm here to remind everyone that Touhou 8, 7, and 6 actually had MIDI soundtrack options, right? So I used that in my loading screen, and yeah, MIDI soundtracks. It fits with the whole like old internet aesthetic that we're kind of going for here, you know. MIDI music. So I'm gonna play that later. So yeah, I like Danmaku. What else do I like? I like model making, like Gundam and stuff. I'd love to make like a model train set sometime eventually, but for now it's, I've mostly just done Gundam stuff, but I have a whole bunch of like model making supplies and that kind of thing, you know. It's a good time. Okay, what else do we have on the likes list? Old video games. I'm definitely gonna be playing some older stuff, some like emulated stuff on Super Nintendo and Game Boy Advance and stuff like that in the future. That's on my plans. You know, I'm a neat, I gotta be like, I don't know, it's just like a neat thing, handheld games, you know. I'm gonna be doing some of that, don't worry. Yeah, good stuff. I don't know, what other kind of stuff do I like? Let's see. Once again, I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for this, so I'm just kind of winging it. I don't know, I mean, I like Pokemon. I'm probably not going to be playing any Pokemon, though, honestly. At least not yet. Maybe I'll play, like, Touhoumon. Maybe I'll play, like, Touhou Puppet Play or something like that. We'll see. But that's definitely on the list of things. I'm kind of with Rumia on the old anime thing. Yeah, older anime. I like stuff from, like, the 2000s. There was a lot of good stuff then. I don't know. There's some new anime that I enjoy as well, but it's mostly the older stuff for me. Okay. I think that's enough for now. What about dislikes, okay? What do I not like? Now, here's one thing, right? Every protagonist has to have a food that they hate, right? And for me, that is tomatoes. I'm not the protagonist this time, but I still have the spirit in me. I guess this is what Neptune felt like in Hyper Devotion Noir. Anyway, yeah, and it's not like tomatoes like across the board, like all tomatoes. It's just like whole tomatoes or like slices. I hate the texture, can't stand it. So I got that going for me. Is that like a Moe point or something? I don't even know. Okay, what else do I not like? There's not a lot of things that I don't like, honestly. This is a hard one to think about. Let's say I don't like normies because I'm supposed to be like an 4chan neat, whatever. Yeah, let's say that. Let's go with that. Modern technology. I hate modern technology. I swear, it's always breaking down. New cars are terrible. New phones suck. They have all these features that they don't actually need to just fulfill their job as being a phone. Gotta add all this new stuff and make it crappier. Yeah, modern technology sucks. What are some traits that I have, right? Traits, this is gonna be like slightly distinct from the other stuff. Obsessive, right? I definitely fill the role of being an otaku, I guess, in that regard. I get obsessed with specific things, but I also have short attention span. Yeah, I get really into like one thing at a time and then just kind of drop it and switch to something else. That's how I am, you know. So that's my thing, and that's kind of you'll probably come to see that if you watch my streams in the future, that I'll just kind of do one thing for like a couple weeks and then I'll do something completely different and just do it like that, you know. That's how I do it. Okay. What are some other traits? Cool. Cool trait. Yeah. So cool. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, cool guy. I mean, come on. I made these setups. You gotta give me credit for that, right? Like, I don't know. It was kind of Rumia's idea to do this, like, old internet thing in the first place, so, Rumia's definitely the idea guy. I mean, like, well, think of it like this, okay? Every time there's a trio, you gotta have the Ed Netty comparison, so that's what I'm gonna do, right? Egotistical, Vitteredge says. Okay, egotistical. Yeah, that's a trait. Okay. So, going by the Ed Netty thing, right? Of course, Rumia has to be the Eddie. I would say that I'm the double D, and then that makes Sanae the Ed, so, yeah. That's our dynamic. Oh, jeez. Okay. What are my favorite VTubers, right? Favorite VTubers. This was something that Rumia did. Kanata. Kanata from HoloLive is definitely my favorite. Aside from that, I also really like Luna, Himamori Luna, and who else do I really like? Oh yes, of course, Mononobe Alice from Niji Sanji was like one of the first VTubers that I came across. I really like Alice as well. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna say top 3 is good enough. Those are my favorite VTubers, right? Okay. Yeah. So that's enough for now, I think. I'm not really sure what else to put here. So there's like, there you go. There's some traits. I guess. What other kind of things that feeling the massive ego? What other kind of things do VTubers talk about? Like, I don't know. That's pretty much all you need to know about me for now. You'll come to know me if you watch these in the future, you know? So how about we get into it now, and I'll start playing Imperishable Night, yeah? And then we'll, like, I have other things to talk about while I'm doing that, right? Let's whoop this out of here. And then I've got something else planned for the end of this as well. But we'll get to that when we get to it, right? Okay. So, let me boot up Imperishable Night. It's time to show off my elite gaming skills, right? Imperishable Night is actually one of my favorite games ever, seriously. I've played it, like, a decent amount. Okay, it's already loaded in, nice. Alright, so, here we go. Is the audio good? Can I get, like a yes or a no on that? How's the audio balancing with the game and my mic? They just say the things. Yeah, I guess they do. Oh, God. Lunatic. I don't know if I should do Lunatic, honestly. Okay, we're good? Alright. Oh, what was that? Turn the volume down a little bit? Okay. Okay. Alright, well, you know what? I guess, you know what? People saying Lunatic, I'm just gonna do Lunatic, okay? We're going all in on this. I guess that's kind of what you tune in for, isn't it? You gotta go all the way. Okay. Lunatic it is. I'm not very good at Lunatic, honestly. But I can give it a shot. And yeah, MIDI soundtrack. Gotta do the MIDI soundtrack. It's part of the thing, you know? Oh, man. I probably should have practiced a little bit beforehand so I could look good, but I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna be, like, going in for the first time in a few months, I think. I do really like this game, but once again, my interests change quite often, so I'm not always playing Touhou. I'm not really, like, committed enough to get super good at Touhou, you know? But this is definitely the one that I'm best at least. So I've got that going for me, I guess. Oh, man. MIDI music. Does anybody actually like MIDI music? I mean, unironically. I mean, like, this kind of MIDI music. Because there's decent sound fonts and, like, piano and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's just, like, this Windows. You know? This Windows MIDI music. Like, I always think of it and I'm just like, what the hell? Why does this even exist? It's so funny that it does, too, because it's like, I don't understand what the point of it is. Like, why Zune included MIDI music options in the old Touhou games, but it's really funny that he did. Like, I'm glad it exists just because it's funny, but I'm not really sure what purpose it actually serves. Oh, man. Okay. We're looking pretty good so far. I'm gonna, like, take a look at the chat in between these bits, like when I get to the dialogue, so if you want to say something, you know, I'll still be able to go and look at it. I'm just gonna, like, take a stop whenever I get to the dialogue box, you know. Oh, whoops. Finger slipped. Yeah, Wriggle's not that bad of a stage 1 boss in general. Wriggle does have a last spell that's actually quite difficult, though, so we'll see when we get to that how I fare. Ah, crap. Got myself cornered there. Of course, the thing in Imperishable Night is that you want to get enough time orbs to move on to the next thing. You gotta... For those of you who don't know, you get time orbs in this game. This game has the most in-depth gimmick mechanic out of any of the Touhou games, right? Where it's just like, you've gotta get these purple things that are floating around me right now, and you get them by grazing when you're in yokai form, or by dealing damage when you're in human form, with that gauge in the bottom, right? Maxed out in either direction. Or, well, it's like above 80%. Yeah, this last spell is actually pretty rough. It's quite fast, but it's far from the worst one, that's for sure. But it is tough. Oh, man. It's quite a sharp difficulty spike from the rest of the fight, at least. Damn. Yeah, and so if you fail a last spell, you don't actually lose a life on it, so it's not important that you capture that, or just survive it at all. You just gotta deal with it. Yeah, and if you do manage to reach the time orb count that you're supposed to get, by the end of the stage, then you progress the time by 30 minutes instead of an hour, which means that you basically have more continues. And also, if you're going for a 1cc and you're going to do the Kaguya route, the me route, then the amount of time you have left will determine how many of Kaguya's last spells you get to face. Because during her last spell rush, you will progress the time by half an hour for each spell card that you fail to capture. So if you run out of time, then you just won't get to see all of them. Oh crap! Of course that had to happen. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. A stupid death like that. Having an enemy run into me from the top of the screen, you gotta love when that happens, right? Oh man. One of the strats in this game is letting the fairies spawn their familiars and then destroying them, since you get a lot of time orbs from doing that. The only problem with that is that I'm playing on lunatic difficulty, so letting them spawn their familiars makes things a little bit too rough, so I kinda have to just kill them on sight. Oh yeah, Mystia, baby. You can get a decent amount of grade in this bit. Again, time orbs, baby. I'm going for the super grace. Okay. Chat time. Yes. Yes, this is lunatic mode indeed. Yeah. Mystia time. Mystia is kind of weird. It's not that often that the Stage 2 boss has a gimmick, but it's cool when they do, and this one has the gimmick of making your screen dark, which is pretty alright. I mean, honestly, a lot of her darkness patterns are easier just because of the fact they have to compensate for that. This first spell card, though, holy crap. This is really hard for a Stage 2 boss. This spell card, I swear, is kind of ridiculous after how chaotic this attack is. It took me quite a few tries to capture that for the first time, but I don't have a terrible history with it now. Oh, man. Oh, that MIDI trumpet sounds so bad. I love it. Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, yeah, here we go. Now it's getting dark, baby. You can get a lot of grades if you stand next to these things. Ah, crap. Yeah, there's no tricks to this. I mean, the fact that your viewing space is so small means that you see everything that's going on. It's very straightforward. Of course, that last one is just a think fast, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. You know, Touhou is something, you just gotta do it. Like, it takes a few months of practicing to get, like, okay at it, but as long as you're okay with that and you just, like, try to play it, you will get better, you know? I think pretty much anybody can play Touhou, it's just something that takes a lot of practice. This is what I'm talking about. Like, on this stage in particular, there's so much crazy crap going on, that you can't really, like, dilly-dally with taking out the familiar spawning enemies to get those bonus time orbs. You just gotta go for it. Oh my god. Here comes Kane while there's still a fairy on the screen. Oh, jeez. You gotta love when that happens. Kane is actually, like, really tough in general. Honestly, most Touhou games, the difficulty spike happens on stage 4, but in this game it happens on stage 3. Kane is really tough. Already having to use a continue, that's no good. Yeah, and this goes to show you how far the difficulty spike is on, like, between hard and lunatic, because when I play this game on hard mode, I would be, like, almost perfecting the game up to stage 4, but here I am on lunatic just getting my butt kicked. There's such a drastic spike in difficulty between each step, you know? I mean, lunatic just takes a massive amount of practice, not with Touhou even, but, like, with the specific game. You have to play the specific game a whole lot to be able to deal with lunatic efficiently. And I just haven't done that enough recently, I guess. Like, I've done a lunatic 1cc of this game before, but only like 2 times. I usually just play on hard mode. I like hard mode. It's like, in Imperishable Night, hard mode feels comfortable to me. Most Touhou games, normal mode feels comfortable, and hard mode is a real tough one. But this, it's a little bit skewed because I played this one quite a bit more than the other ones, you know. Yeah, Imperishable Night has this last spell mechanic where if you use a bomb when you get hit, normally that would be a really small window and then it would be a death bomb, right? In this game, that small window is a what? The last second. In this game, the window for a death bomb is a lot larger. However, if you do it, it uses up 2 of your bombs. So if you death bomb a lot like I do, you'll burn through your bombs really fast. Like, I have a tendency to bomb at the last second because I always at least try to dodge a pattern, even if I know that there's no chance. I try, you know? You always gotta at least do that. Oh wow, finally captured something for the first time in a little while. That's nice for a change. But that last one's not very difficult anyway. Oh hey, OB Head Boomer, how's it going? Oh god, I got enough time orbs. I gotta do the last spell. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, I got the last spell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, victory is coming, baby. Victory streak! La, 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 la. I have no doubt that I'll finish the game at least, but it's already too late for me to go down the Kaguya route because I've used to continue. I was out of bombs. Oh well. You know, I might even go as far as to say that I find this stage less difficult than stage 3 overall, but I don't know, we'll see how that holds up in court when I actually get to the boss fight. Stage 3 in this game is just extremely rough. Oh, crap. I don't even know what I was trying to do there. I just zipped around. Oh yeah, alright, it's Marisa time. Oh, this one sounds especially crusty. I love the MIDI so much. Oh man. this one, oh, is super rough. I actually have a perfect capture history for this one on hard mode, but it's still really difficult. I've just gotten kind of lucky with it on this, like, since the— oh, dang it! I almost captured it! There's another life. That's what you want to see. Oh, what the heck? Crap. This is like her easiest spell card, but as you can see, I've only captured it once on this, I mean, in like the main game, you know? You just kind of ring around like this, but it's, it gets really dense like that, and then you can't just see what's going on Lunatic mode. Lunatic Marisa is a lot easier than Lunatic Reimu, though, I will tell you that much. Lunatic Reimu has a spell card which is almost impossible to capture as Marisa, because it forces you to move around so much. It's Dragon Slaying Circle. It forces you to move around, and you have tiny range as Marisa, so it's really, really difficult to capture that one without, like, you always just end up timing it out, even if you can survive the whole thing. And it's a really difficult spell card to survive in the first place. Yeah, there is no love. No love in this Master Spark, that's for sure. Ooh, dance around the bullets, baby. We're doing the dancing. Okay. This one's for you. This one has, like, kind of a weird trick on hard and Lunatic. I can only assume that it's intentional because of, like, why would the lasers turn off if it wasn't? But yeah, you can just kind of, like, go through the lasers here. It's weird. The timing gets longer as the spell card goes, so you've got to make, like, quicker moves to get through it. Yeah. Also, Marisa's spell cards are really crazy looking, but I realized at one point that they are in fact static. Like, they're not random at all. These patterns are the same every time. So they're totally fair, they just look really crazy. Double spark, baby, let's do it! Started moving a little too early there. Yeah! Shoot the moon! We're gonna shoot it. You just have to really pay attention to the background on this one, because you can see the lasers before they come in. Oh, dang it! I almost had it! Did I get enough time warps? Oh, just barely not enough. I only needed 210 more to get the last spell. I'm awful at Final Spark, though, her last spell. I'm really bad at it. Oh my god. This is one of those takeouts. You just gotta, yeah. Just gotta survive for a few seconds. Oh man. I can't get over the crusty midis. It's so great. This is one of my favorite songs in the entire Touhou series, and it sounds so screwy on MIDI. It's beautiful. Okay, Touhou, one of the most deranged mid-bosses of all time. How do you like crisscrossy bullets? Yep. Yeah, we're at the Kaguya Shrine, baby. This is my domain. Think I can't do it? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna show Aaron who's boss. Who needs whose help. The secret third version. Yeah, I know. The 1996 version. What happened in 1996? Mind blowing. You ready to have your mind blown? By the easiest spell card in quite a long time. Oh, and I screwed it up anyway! No. Oh, man. Illusion Seeker. I hate this one. It's really, really tight on Lunatic difficulty. You just have to move and just accept whatever you get. Just go for it. Get that little window, whatever you see. Oh yeah, captured it. Mind Stopper. I had been playing hard mode so much that when somebody asked me how to deal with the spell card, I assumed that it had the aim shots in it. But they weren't talking about, they were talking about the normal difficulty version. And on normal difficulty, you can kind of just bypass this whole thing, which is cool, because you don't have to worry about the aim shots. But on hard mode and Lunatic, yeah, it's extremely tough. Yeah, Houraisan's a real mixed bag. She has some super hard ones like this one. Oh, I got the last spell. And some easy ones like the last one. This one is the most difficult last spell in the game. It's completely random and fast as hell. Holy god. Just look at that mess. That's one of the most difficult spell cards in the whole game. Yeah, good luck with that one. Okay, we're on to the final stage, though. Ah, 1996 was the birth of Touhou. Ah. Oh, God. Okay, well, I've got quite a few lives. I've got 5 lives for this. You almost always get an extra life on this stage, too, because you get quite a lot of points from it. So, we'll see how that goes. The fairies spawn in random locations here, and sometimes you end up with kind of weird spots like that, where they're like at the very border of the screen.
Arian is a mid-boss with a lot of, like, secret tricks to her patterns. Like, they seem really hard, but there's ways to dodge them, and clearly I just failed, but yeah, there are ways. You just gotta, like, get through a little gap there. I kinda had it there, but I panic-bombed. This one's just a nightmare. Ugh. You gotta go in like a spiral, but it's kind of hard to see where the bullets are all going, you know. You gotta keep shooting in this game even when there's nothing happening because it keeps your yokai gauge. If I stop shooting, it's gonna start draining. Anyway, yeah. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Already? Yep, we are already. Will we get extra stage? Yeah, you know what? I will do the extra stage, actually. We'll go for that right after this. I'm gonna bring my A game for Aiden. I'm gonna show her who's boss. Ugh, dang it, I got hit by the laser. Dang it. The instrument's cut out! Oh wow, that's right on top of me. This music is so screwed up. Whoa. Oh crap! You can hardly see what's going on in this one. You gotta be really aggressive with this one because you'll get walled if you don't go straight for the openings when you have them. Dang it! This is only one cycle. You only have to dodge this one cycle with all the bullets, but it's so dense. Yeah! Got a Moikana's brain, baby. We're bringing our A game for Aiden. Aiden, kiss my ass, Aiden. Oh boy, here's the big death one. Apollo 13. Can I do it? Ooh, I dodged a wave of it. Damn. Yeah. You gotta dodge 3 waves of that, and it's just nightmarish. Astronomical entombing, we're right at the end. I can see the finish line. Everybody has different ways of dealing with astronomical entombing, but I like to destroy only the familiars on one side, and then call it good. That's enough that they at least aren't coming at me from directly the opposite end, you know? And that makes things considerably easier. Because the more of the familiars you destroy, the more projectiles each familiar spawns, so it can get really crazy if you destroy, like, most of them. So I just do this.
Oh, I captured astronomical entombing. That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive, it's gotta be said. Alright, here we go. Horai Elixir. It's all about the green bullet phase on this one. That's where you probably die most of the time. And the trick now to this phase is just to get in the corner. You have a lot more space in the corner. You can see that the bullets go off screen at the bottom before they go off screen at the corners. So it gives you a bit more time to react to what's coming. That's the secret trick to Horai Elixir. Green bullet phase, here we go. Okay, we're in slowdown phase, baby. This is the end. This phase really isn't that hard, but it's so tense that you're pretty likely to die here anyway. I mean, especially on Lunatic difficulty. It just lasts so long, and it's like, you have so much time to react to stuff because it's in slow motion, but even still, you can just get caught off guard by stuff, you know? Well, I was really close. Oh well. 2 seconds left on Horai Elixir, I almost had it. 2 seconds is more like 6 seconds, though, with how slow it is. Holy crap. Okay, yeah. We're going for the extra stage now, that's the deal. It's gotta be done. The Hakure Shrine at night. The long-awaited full moon was charmingly illuminating the town. The chilly night was compensating for the alcohol? Right. Tonight, I was enjoying watching the moon more than ever. It's true that the full moon returned, but still, the princess of that moon had hidden herself somewhere again. Hello, watching the moon? Oh my, there sure are a lot of people gathered here. Ah, the usual crowd. There's no place other than the shrine where the moon looks so beautiful. Didn't you say the same thing about the cherry blossoms? The forest is shining in the moonlight too. We have to enjoy this long-awaited full moon together. It's all good. Who's going to clean all this up? Come on, Ron. Don't leave anything lying around. Yeah, I got it. I'm watching the moon and drinking sake at the moment. Watching the moon and drinking sake, huh? You have to let the moon reflect on your sake and drink it afterwards. You have to drink the moon, too. Yeah, the moon. The truth is, it contains an enormous power. Ron, you should also taste this power a little. Is it okay to drink? It's not only that moon. You're right. We have to do something about that. Huh? The moon was charmingly glittering. However, that night was shedding sorrow somewhere. Right. Lately the moon was slender. Reimu thought that something was still happening. Normal ending number 5. Try playing again without using a continue. Yeah, maybe if I was playing on hard mode. Fujiwara no MIDI, here it comes. Oh yeah. This song as well, the ending music for Imperishable Night is like one of my favorites, seriously. It's super nostalgic for me. There's that MIDI! That MIDI sound! I still love this song, but yeah. The ending music in Touhou games are generally pretty underrated. I guess most people just don't hear it, but Yeah. This one especially is really good. Mystical Maple, or Mystic Maple, depending on how you look at it. Soon, indeed capable of creating games. No kidding. The most capable. Reimu Cutie War, sexually spot. Yeah, EOSDs as well. EOSD has a really good one, too. Alright, we're going to the extra stage. I'm actually pretty confident about my abilities in the extra stage. I've had, like, a near-perfect run of it before, where I didn't lose any lives until Fujiyama Volcano, which is to be expected. But yeah, I'm pretty good at the extra stage in this game, so hopefully I can put on a good show. Oh, the MIDI. It's got that MIDI trumpet. You gotta love that horrible MIDI trumpet. And when the instruments cut out as well, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Oh yeah, one of the hardest extra mid bosses ever, seriously. Damn it. I get the first one and the last one mixed up pretty often. Like, there's a certain order that you're supposed to go with them, and I always can't remember which one is which. Like, one you're supposed to start on the inside, and one you're supposed to start on the outside. You know. I think this is the one you're supposed to start on the outside, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I went a little too fast. Yeah, those spell cards are real suckers. They'll kick your butt for sure. Now here comes the bunny fairies again, spraying bullets everywhere. Only to get cleared immediately. And then we got the big back and forth lady next. Going back and forth and side to side and up and down and all around. You know, I was trying to decide if I wanted to use the cheapo strat on this fairy, but I think I will. If you stand in the corner as Reimu, the bullets can't hit you. This fairy has a static pattern, But it's still very crazy. I mean, look at this. Holy crap. Yeah. I can dodge it normally, but I'm not going to this time. So I've got quite a few lives, as you can see, saved up, so that's cool. Let's do it, Moko. It's time. MIDI Moko, baby. Oh, that sound! Oh my god, it's beautiful. The reason why I'm staying in shifts, like focus mode, while I'm going to the point of collection is so that when I collect the time orbs, they don't take me out of yokai form, so I can keep getting these pretty as time orbs. Yeah, it's a little bit janky, but I do it anyway. Moko's song has some of the best music syncing ever. The way it syncs up to her patterns is just amazing. The pattern changes. So good. This spell card has a way to cheat it, but I'm not going to do it because this is actually one of my favorite spell cards to dodge. It's super fun. It's very active and dynamic. Dimension, one of the most broken spell cards ever. Only the red bullets can actually touch you. At least when you're playing as Reinu, only the red bullets can actually touch you. So you just have to like get in between them. Yeah, it's very bizarre. I have no idea why it's like this. It looks really crazy, but there's almost nothing actually happening. This is where the non-spells start getting a little bit tricky. Her last three non-spells especially are like absolutely unholy. This one is very deceptive. You have to move towards the laser. It can't hit you if you move where it was when you like basically the laser solidifies where you were standing when the laser first appeared. So you just move towards it. Okay, yeah, this is a really hard non-spell, and her next two as well are even worse. Oh god. First time having to bomb. Oh well. Woo, baby, it's woo. Ah, jeez. Yeah, woo is a very chaotic attack pattern. It's very crazy. Also, you probably guessed by now, but my spell history for this fight is not accurate. I've definitely fought this boss more than 6 times, that's for sure. Yeah, no, I reset my spell history at one point, so it's like, you know, not complete. Here we go, let's do the super non-spell, baby. It's crazy. It's so crazy, baby. Oh. Alright, Phoenix Tail. One of the few random patterns in the game. Not the biggest fan of this one. It's at least kind of interesting. The slow aim bullets kind of make it a little bit cooler than it otherwise would be. This non-spell is insane. You can't even grasp how insane it is until you try to actually dodge it one time. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's way too fast. You just can't react to it. Fujiyama Volcano. Let's do it. Oh no. The worst part about this spell card is that it doesn't even look super crazy. It just is. It's by far her most difficult attack. Like, no kidding around. Holy crap, Fujiyama Volcano. I used to, like, when I was first trying to beat Moko, initially as my first extra boss, I would lose like 3 lives to Fujiyama Volcano, seriously. Because she has the bomb shield, you know, so you can't bomb your way through it. If you spam bombs, you just run out of bombs and then get pwned. Time to dance, here we go. Oh no, This is a really awkward one where you gotta like move in a circle around it, but you gotta be very specific about how you move. You gotta be very careful not to hit the bullets that are like delayed. Okay. I don't even know why this part exists. Watch, I'm just gonna move in a circle. Oh yeah, this is super hard. Okay. Now we're combining the phases. Explosions and bullet spray. Last spell. Well, her last normal spell card. She also has a last spell. You know, last spell, whatever. This is her final normal spell card. Captured it. Okay, well, here we go. Now you're gonna see her last spell because I actually got enough time orbs. Imperishable shooting! I have yet to capture this spell card even in spell practice since I reset my save data. This one's just, it gets really tough. It's quite a long pattern. I think I've only ever captured it once, I'm pretty sure. And it was in spell practice. I just realized something. I'm showing Moko who's boss here. I'm Kaguya, remember? She's my arch nemesis. I gotta stick it to Moko. I gotta capture the spell card. No. No! Oh well, I kicked your butt anyway. How do you like that, Moko? Still had 3 lives left. 4 lives, actually. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's take a look at the stream chat. Oh, wow. You guys are amazing. I love this chat. I did jinx it. I shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, alright, so now we're done with Touhou. So now we got the final thing of the night that I set up, okay? Alright, here we go. Alright. You ready for this? Oh, man. Alright. Let's get the reverb going, shall we? Is that working? I got my reverb on, right? Oh yeah, it's karaoke time. You didn't think I was gonna sing, did you? But you guessed wrong. I gotta do it. It's like a VTuber tradition, you know? So, I've selected a song which hopefully some of you will know. Hopefully, you know, if you're Gachi Moochie, you'll be into this. All right, here we go, baby. Stop that. Isn't my voice lovely? I hope you all enjoyed that very much. Thank you all for joining me. This was really great. Seriously, you guys were amazing. The stream chat was great this stream. Thank you all so much. I hope to see you in the future. And Sanae will be streaming tomorrow at some time. We'll figure it out. But there's a link in the description to join the Discord server. There's like you have to be like allowed in, so like we'll see you join and we'll go over and assign a role to you so you can get in the server. If you want to join the Discord server, Sanae will be announcing when their stream will be tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, right? So I hope to see y'all then, and then we'll do our like the three of us together thing. Yeah. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you.